Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 6th through the 12th. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, I just want to quickly mention that the way I'm going to be uploading the weekly tarot forecast now is I'm actually going back and looking at the previous week's videos. I'm looking at the number of likes, and that's the order in which I'm going to now be uploading the videos, just because I think it's fair. I'm getting some signs that are not really liking the videos at all. It's a very low amount of likes, and then I'm looking at some other videos that are like 3 or 4 times the amount of likes. So I just think it's what's fair. So if you do like this video, if you do like this reading, just make sure that you're liking the video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because I do upload weekly and monthly tarot forecast. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, I do have the 5 of Swords here. So this is just a bonus card. I did have someone reach out and ask me why I have 2 overall energies for the reading here, and I don't. I actually created this spread myself for the weekly forecast, and the card here right at the center, this is what I use as the overall energy, and then the card at the bottom of the deck is just an energy that's with you right now. It's like a bonus card. So we do have the 5 of Swords here for some of you. Now the 5 of Swords, all right, that's interesting. When I just lifted the 5 of Swords, I do happen to have the 8 of Swords underneath it. Now, this is a lot of mental energy, so there definitely could have been some Geminis that maybe in the past and also this week, you could definitely be in the mind. With the 8 of Swords, this can be a confusing energy, and this is also what I call a restrictive sort of energy, a self-restrictive sort of energy, where someone's maybe holding themselves back, could be fearing the worst, having a lot of fear-based energies, doubting themselves. This is nervous energy, fear, too fearful or nervous to move forward with something. So just take caution if you're a Gemini that is experiencing a lot of this, mental energy here, being in the mind, having some anxiety, some worry. Just take caution with that. With the 5 of Swords, for some of you, you're maybe coming out of that 8 of Swords energy, because this can be a more aggressive energy. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with confusion, or maybe you were holding yourself back, but now with the 5 of Swords, you could be taking on a more aggressive approach. And I say that because we have the Emperor as the overall energy for the week. And this is an empowering energy. This is a person who is literally taking back their power in some way. So for some of you, that's how you're going to resonate with this 5 of Swords. This is a person who will do whatever they have to do to be successful with something or to reach a particular goal. So for some of you, we have this more aggressive energy here, and you are maybe taking back your power or taking control of a situation in some way. For a very, very small number of you, the 5 of Swords can be deceit. It can represent conflicts and arguments. 5s are a challenging energy, so just take caution with that. Don't add fuel to any fires. There could be even a very small number of Geminis that maybe you're drawing a line in the sand. The 5 of Swords can represent you putting your foot down, or even maybe giving someone an ultimatum. So for some of you, you could be actually doing that. But the Emperor is the overall energy. I mean, this is an amazing energy. This is someone who's very stable. For some of you, maybe you are actually taking back your power in some way. This is an empowering energy. And for some of you, maybe you are actually moving towards bringing in more stability in your life in some way. Because we have the Emperor, we have the Fool here, and the Fool represents some sort of new beginning, some sort of new path that you're walking down, Gemini, but it does require some sort of risk or some sort of leap of faith. Now, for some of you, I think that maybe you've been dealing with some confusion when it comes to a new path. I think that for some of you, you've been working very hard with the 8 of Pentacles here. This is a worker energy. But then I also have the 9 of Wands here. I think that for some of you, you've been working very hard, devoting a lot of time and energy to be able to actually walk down a new path in life, but you've been really having to wait. So you've been dealing with some maybe more difficult, challenging energies. But with that being said, you're not giving up. You're not giving in. The 9 of Wands This is a person who's persevering. This is a person who's really not giving up, not giving in. They're not backing down. So you're hanging in there. For some of you, you're working very hard and you're doing what you have to do to manifest some sort of beautiful new beginning within your life, Gemini. Now, this is very interesting. We have this Three of Swords here. So for some of you, this could be a situation involving three people. It doesn't have to be a love triangle. This could definitely be, for some Geminis, like a business partnership. You might be an investor. You could be working with other investors. It could be a situation like that dealing with three people. You could be waiting on one of them or waiting on something involved with this situation. The Three of Swords, for other Geminis, this can be a more disappointed energy. It, of course, can represent pain and heartache and all of that. But I think that this is more of a disappointed sort of energy because you've been working so hard trying to walk down this new path, but you've been waiting for a long time. I think that you're tired. And for some of you, this is, yes, maybe some disappointed energy, but also this is mental exhaustion for some of you. This is you mentally exhausted. You're tired. You're just ready. You want to walk down a new path. You want to move towards maybe some more stability with the Emperor here. And then the Four of Pentacles. This is that financial stability, having things built up. Maybe for some of you, you've been trying to save your money with the Four of Pentacles, but to be honest, there could be someone around you. For a very small number of Geminis, you've been working very hard. You've been trying to save your money, but there could potentially be maybe a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus individual around you. Or maybe an Aries, because the Emperor for me represents the sign of Aries, but also Taurus. And then we do have the Moon here, which can represent for me the sign of Cancer or Pisces. So for some of you, it's almost like you've been working very hard. You've been trying to save money, but there could be someone around you. This could be a spouse, or this could be a family member. Maybe this person has been taking your money, or maybe yeah. For some of you, I feel like you've been working very hard. You've been trying to save your money, but maybe, you know, your spouse, or this could be a family member, or even a boss for some of you that maybe is just being difficult in some way. Because underneath this Four of Pentacles, I have the Five of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles can be someone who's greedy, someone who's acting stubborn. So for some of you, yes, of course, that could be you, but I'm not really getting that. I think that this is someone around you. I think that this is either a boss, a family member, or a spouse. There's someone around you who could be a little bit stubborn and or greedy, and that's why we have this Five of Wands here. This is you butting heads with someone, disagreeing with someone. Yes, it could be over petty things with the Five of Wands. This person could be also quite annoying, but the Five of Wands is you butting heads with someone, not seeing eye to eye, disagreeing with them. They are diagonal from this King of Pentacles here. So this could be you butting heads with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And if this isn't an earth sign, this could be your boss. Oftentimes I see the King of Pentacles as like a business owner. So for some of you, this is you maybe butting heads and not seeing eye to eye with an earth sign individual or your boss. Maybe your boss has been overworking you and not compensating you the way that you deserve. So it could be something like that. We have the Moon underneath the King of Pentacles here. So to be honest, this could be some sort of deception for some of you. This could be deception with that Five of Swords, the Moon, the Five of Wands. There could be some deception for some Geminis that you're dealing with. And that's why we have the Five of Wands, because for some of you could be finding this out. And that's why we have this energy here. So maybe you guys are disagreeing. Maybe there is some deception. The Moon, For many of you, this could be you, yes, incredibly intuitive, so make sure that you're listening to your intuition this week, but also the moon represents the unknown. So when something is up in the air, when something is definitely uncertain, this energy can be a more intense, more heavy energy, yes, a more emotional energy. And the moon can bring in a lot of fear-based energies, and it's actually mirroring the Three of Swords here. So just take caution with this. For some of you, this Five of Wands could be internal struggles. You could be worrying unnecessarily, fearing the worst, having a lot of doubts. For some of you, just take caution with this energy. For some of you, maybe this is you needing to let go. With the Four of Pentacles here, maybe you need to let go, and with letting go in some way, it's almost like it empowers you. For a very small number of you, that's what I'm getting. Needing to listen to your intuition, needing to let go, and with doing that, it actually will empower you and lead you down a new path. For a very small number of you, very interesting spread we have here. And then for others, you know, you definitely could be dealing with some competition. You could be butting heads with someone. And I think that for the majority of you, if that's how you're relating to these energies, it's definitely over business matters or money. This could be with a spouse. This could be, but it's over money. It's over financial matters. Needing to get grounded, and then once you're grounded, definitely needing to listen to your intuition. For many of you, I see you moving towards success. The Emperor for me generally represents success, abundance, stability. It's an empowered energy. So this is what you're moving towards. Don't add fuel to any fires. With the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, there could be someone around you that maybe they are acting a little greedy, or maybe they are being a little bit stubborn here. But don't add any fuel to any fires. Just maybe stay focused on your work. Just put your focus elsewhere. Very interesting reading, and it is for a very select number of Gemini. So if you cannot resonate with this reading, Gemini, that is okay. It's just simply not meant for you. Watch your other signs. So watch your moon, watch your rising signs. If you don't know what they are, I always list below in the description bar a website that can calculate that information for you for free. Okay? So I am going to pull you an additional guidance card, Gemini, for this upcoming week. Maybe for some of you, you're working very hard. This is you either trying to land a new job, or you're definitely working very hard because you want to be promoted within maybe the company that you already work for. There could be some Geminis that your boss is making you wait. There could be a lot of competition around you. But just stay focused on your work. Because I do see you moving towards some sort of new beginning here. All right, wow, this is very nice. We have Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you are ending a cycle, Gemini. Okay, if you need additional support or comfort, call upon your angels, okay? So Gemini, I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care.